Well, hello to all you interweb people who love miniatures. I'm Dakia. It's a Monday, and I'm here to ramble. Ramble on about my miniatures, and I have painted a total of 4 Reaper Bones minis this week. The ones in front are very old. These are random minis I got as bonus gifts when ordering from Reaper, and they're from like the first wave of bones, so they're very soft in the detail. I mean, this dwarf is okay because he's armored. It's hard to go wrong with somebody in full plate. Then we have a beastman and some sort of lady here. I think she's supposed to be an elf. I think she has a slightly pointed ear, visible barely underneath the hair there. But they're nothing to write home about. They were very roughly speed painted. I put a bit more TLC into this 3-headed ogre, which is from Bones 5, the core set, and yeah. He has his keg and his teddy bear. Who made an ogre-sized teddy bear? I mean, he's half as large as this dwarf, but oh well. Never mind. And he has his 2 clubs, and he looks kind of angry. And yeah, I'm pretty pleased with how he turned out. Not much to say there, really. And, you know, I picked up the pace a little bit. 4 minis finished this week. That's more than 1. Let's see if we can keep that going. But for now, let's move on to the work table and see works in progress. On the old work table, we still have all these fantasy kids, and we have 2 more bigger miniatures that I've at least undercoated and prepped. We have the newest edition, this bronze golem, which I think has a very nice and even undercoat of Vallejo Model Air Rust applied through the airbrush. Then we have this cat dragon or lion dragon thing, which just has some very quick and dirty undercoats of sketching in the basic ideas. I want some green, some yellow, and some red on this. The exact colors are going to change, of course. The value is going to change when I add highlights and so forth. A little bit of work done on these kids. Nothing at all on these here. But I did bite off a bit more than I could chew in 1 week when prepping all of these. So they will be finished gradually over time. And this is all the works in progress. Next up in the inventory series is this box of stuff from Reaper that you've already seen if you're following me over time, because this is a shipment that arrived sometime late last year. I don't remember if it was October, November, December. It has these snake people and a couple of dark dwarves. And there's like, I think there's 12 minis in total here. I'll have to add them up and add them to the inventory document I'm keeping. But yeah, nothing really interesting, like you've seen all these before. They are intended for a certain project, because I bought them because I was thinking of starting up a certain campaign for 13th Age called Shards of the Broken Sky, and I needed some snake people and dark dwarves for that, but then we started playing something else instead, so these are not as important anymore. They're not crucial, they're not as like prioritized. I'll just put them aside and we'll paint them some other day. So what I want to start up some new projects though, and so I pulled a few models from the Greek Odyssey expansion to Bones 5. A couple of really simple models. We have a couple of columns, like statues, and because I think these can be speed painted very quickly, because they're just going to be stone. Maybe painted stone. I'm not sure sure if I want to go that route. I mean, I know that historically all Greek and Roman statues were supposed to be painted in garish colors at that. It's just that badly painted statues in miniature scale just look like badly painted miniatures, to be brutally honest. Maybe faded paint, maybe like add some base coats and then just fade it, like the painting hasn't been maintained and it started to chip away. I'll think about it. And then we have this dude, which is, you can't really tell just by looking at his legs, but this is the Cyclops. Where's the head? Here's the head. Don't know if you can tell, but he's got a single eye. So this will be my next bigature project. I like to have at least one of those going because it's easier for my old eyes to see. Anyway, so finished 4 models, starting 3 new ones this week. Very slowly chipping away at that. But like I said, these 2 columns will be almost assuredly finished in at least in at most 2 weeks' time, because they are very simple to paint if you just paint them like stone. Anyway, that was this week's episode. Hope you liked it as usual, and give it a thumbs up, and share, comment, and subscribe, and you know, the YouTube stuff. But above all, be back here next week, same day of the week, same channel, same Dakian. Who now signs.